And when she said no, she bent over and started to cry, and I stabbed her in the back one time, and that was it.
An awesome subscriber gave me all the details and information to this case. I cannot thank her enough. An 84-year-old southern Minnesota man was charged with murder in a 50-year-old Wisconsin cold case once thought to be the work of the notorious serial killer Randall Woodfield, a one-time Green Bay Packers draft pick who would later become known as the I-5 killer. On February 15, 1974, 25-year-old Mary Kay Schlais was found dead in an intersection in the Township of Spring Brook, Dunn County, according to the sheriff's office there. Police said it was a homicide. Schlais was from Minneapolis, and police believe she was hitchhiking to Chicago for an art show. Decades went by as investigators tracked leads, conducted interviews, and examined evidence. The Dunn County Sheriff's Office said it used genetic evidence to find and arrest Jon Miller from Owatonna. Jon pled no contest and was sentenced to life in prison. Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. They are free ways to support the channel so I can keep bringing you new unseen content.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
Looking for John.
Me.
John? I'm Dan. Good to meet you. This is my partner, Jason. We work with the Dunn County Sheriff's Office, and we were hoping to maybe sit down with you in your home or wherever you're comfortable and have a conversation.
Come on.
All right, thank you. Nothing like getting bothered on a nice day, huh? Yeah, I guess wherever. You want me to sit here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want me to sit here? Sure.
How's your day going so far?
Good.
Good?
Is there your TV in there? That's on? Set the TV, I assume that's on? Mind if I turn it down a little bit?
Ain't got no wire on it.
Oh, okay.
John, you mind if I take my jacket off and hang it here and get a little more comfortable?
Go ahead.
All right, so like I said, my name is Dan. Just call me Dan. This is Jason. He's my partner in this case that we're working on. So I think that you might be able to help me out. It's been a long road to get here, but I kind of want to start off by talking about your family. Probably family that you don't know, I'll be honest with you, John, because it goes pretty far back. I'm going to pull out a little sheet here. Do you know, I know you were adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who were you adopted by?
Merle Miller and Grace Miller.
And Grace Miller?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you adopted as an infant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have any brothers or sisters?
They were adopted also.
They were?
There's three of us. My brother and sister and I. My brother, he's passed. And my sister, she's still alive.
Okay. What was your brother's name?
Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
Same last name?
Yeah.
And then what about your sister?
Merledine.
Merledine?
Yeah. She's married to Lou Pierock.
Okay. Where does she live?
They live in, I think it's Austin.
Down in Austin?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you lived here?
Maybe 14, 15 months.
Oh, okay. Is this where you're from? Owatonna, or where are you from?
Austin.
Oh, you're from Austin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know, so you don't know any of the Pearson family?
Who?
Pearson is the last name?
Not that I can recall.
Do you know anything about your biological parents?
Nope, I just know that my mother had an affair with a guy from Yugoslavia, and that's where I came from.
So,
And
what?
I'm supposed to have a brother.
You're supposed to have a brother? Do you know what their name is?
No,
So, what was your mom's name?
Grace Elizabeth Miller.
And what year did she die?
Oh boy. Dad, I don't remember.
Don't remember?
No.
What about your father? What was his name?
Merle
Merle?
Fay Miller.
Okay.
He was inducted into the Hall of Fame for fast pitch softball.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, he pitched 5 no-hitters one season.
Really? That's pretty awesome.
I used to play burnout with him.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That would have to be a little scary.
yeah,
Huh. So were you were raised up until graduation in Austin?
yeah.
So did you graduate from high school
57,
in 57?
yeah.
Okay.
57 or 58. I got in trouble, and when I got out of the jail, they told me I could take my senior class, but I couldn't graduate with the class.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get my school diploma,
Oh, okay.
and took it in 3 months, the whole year.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's a good accomplishment.
Yeah,
What'd you get in trouble for?
writing checks.
Oh, written checks? Like a
Yeah.
forgery type of thing? Or
Yeah. I needed to buy my girlfriend a Christmas present.
Who was your girlfriend?
At the time, I don't know right now. I couldn't remember.
That was a high school girlfriend?
Yeah, from Lansing, Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, that's a long ways
That's
away,
right,
isn't it?
Barb Luthi was her name.
Barb?
Barb Luthi.
Boothie?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you end up doing after high school?
Carnival.
Carnival?
Yeah, I worked Carnival for 20 years.
Oh, okay. Where were you based out of? Like, did you have a home base?
Iowa. I think they were from Iowa.
Company based out of Iowa? So did you stay living around Austin, or did you move?
Moved.
Where'd you move?
With the Carnival for 20 years, so basically that. But when I wasn't working, I would go from friend to friend, on the couch. Live on the couch for a
Sure.
while.
Hard to have a place to stay all the time that you're paying for if you're always running
Yeah,
around.
you know what?
You know what? That reminded me of something, John. If at any point you don't want to talk to me because I'm law enforcement, you just let me know, and I'll leave your home. I mean, I appreciate you letting us come in and have a conversation with you. But if for any reason you need to leave, you need to go somewhere, you'd rather not talk, you just tell me.
Yeah.
Fair enough? Okay. So you started working with the Carnival. What year was that?
When? I don't even know when I started. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's hard to remember. I hardly remember what I did when I got out of high school. And you got a few years on me.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did you do for the Carnival?
So, the game where you throw the ball in a milk can?
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
This, what they call hanky panks.
What is it called?
They're called hanky panks.
Okay.
You can win them. You just got to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You show them what to do, and they'll do it different because they think you're cheating them.
So what states did you work in the Carnival?
Mostly Iowa.
Mostly Iowa.
Yeah.
Did you ever work like Minnesota, Wisconsin?
Boy. I don't think we work Minnesota. This is Iowa. Wisconsin, I don't know. I don't think we ever in Wisconsin either.
No. I know some of these companies they work just a certain area, But I was just curious if it was different back then than it is now.
We always had one spot we were waiting for, like towards the end of the year. It was, I can't remember the name of the town, but it was in Texas.
Okay.
And it was, everybody waited to get there.
It was what?
We always waited to get there because we made a lot of money.
That was the hot spot?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So do you have any kids, John?
Yeah, I got 2 girls.
2 girls, huh?
Yeah. Chris and Tina.
Chris and Tina? What's Chris's last name? Did she take your name? I'm trying to think of the family tree, but I can't remember all the dang names on it.
Rimke?
Brimke?
Yeah, I married a girl named Diane Rimke, and that's where Chris came from.
Okay.
And then I married Ruth Steele from Pine City, and that's where Tina came from.
Okay. What year did you marry Ruth?
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you.
Do you remember like how old you were, or how old she was, or anything?
Well, when I married my first one, I was 24. I remember.
Okay. You said Brimke was the last name of Chrissy. What was Tina's last name?
Rimke.
Brimke?
Yeah, and Tina was Steele
Steele?
with an E.
Oh, like Steele?
Yeah.
Okay. What did the mom? What did you say her name was?
Tina's?
Yeah.
Bessie and Donnie Steele.
Okay. Okay. So she took the Steele last name, not yours.
Yeah.
Was she born while you were married to this Ruth?
Yeah. What do you mean, when we were married?
Pardon?
When we were married?
Yeah. Did you have Tina when you were married to
Yeah.
Ruth?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you remember what year she was born? Tina?
I don't, I get lost on dates.
Yeah. I think, if I'm remembering correctly from that one tree, that was 74-ish, 1974 for Tina. I think that, does that jog your memory, 1974? I think that was the year she was born.
Possible, yeah.
Okay. Where did you and Ruth live when you guys were married?
Had a trailer up there in the Pine City area.
Pine City area?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the country.
In the country?
Yeah.
Did you live there during your whole marriage?
Yeah, yep. Till I got caught with another girl.
Who was that?
I don't remember her name. I went and left the car parked in the middle of the road, and my brother-in-law lived right down the road, saw my car there, and the girl was our babysitter.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the end of that marriage. Actually, the marriage didn't end. It was kind of weird. My mother-in-law put a board in our bedroom. My wife slept on that side, and I slept on this side.
And you're still talking about Ruth?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to set my phone here so I don't miss any calls. So, did you ever live with Ruth, like in the cities?
No, I was in the country.
Did she work too at the carnival with you, or what did she do?
Ruth was a cook
Oh, she was?
and Copper Tree restaurant.
Copper Tree Restaurant?
Yeah,
Okay. Did she work during the day or nights, or
she worked all the time.
working all the time?
Yeah, in fact, I told the owner of the place, if you don't give her some help, I'll pull her off the work line and he'll have no cook.
Yeah.
So he jumped in helicopter, of course, and flew in and got some help.
I suppose it was kind of hard with you working the carnival and she working all the time. It'd be hard to watch the kid.
Well, I didn't work in the carnival when we were married.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
What were you doing during that time?
I worked in the kitchen.
Oh, so you worked at Copper Tree with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I worked in the salad bar, and they kicked me out of there because I gave them too big of a salad. And then I got the job washing dishes. And when they bring back the dishes, they have these little cups of some kind of dressing or whatever. And they wanted me to recycle, put it back on the line.
Yeah.
I said, no. How do you know what somebody put in that? So they fired me.
Well, then what'd you do?
That's a good question. I can't remember.
A long time ago already.
Yeah.
Huh. So when you were traveling around and stuff, do you guys caravan? Like drive with other people, or
Yeah.
did you have your own vehicle?
No. I think I drove one of the carnival trucks.
Oh, sure.
I drove it. What's it called? The shower unit. It was a big 2-ton. Had a water tank in it and a shower unit. And whenever we could, wherever we got to, if we hooked up to electricity,
Yeah.
then everybody used it for a shower and stuff
Sure.
like that.
That's like one of those big long units,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Did you and Ruth own a car?
72 Gremlin.
72 Gremlin? Jeez, I don't even know if I could pick that out. If I seen one. What color was that thing?
Blue.
Blue, huh?
Yeah. Baby blue and had a gold stripe on the side.
Really? Huh. That'd be a vintage car now.
Yeah. He's over 50 years old.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. He'd be 52 years old.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you ever do, that was the only vehicle that you guys had together?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was Copper Tree at?
That was in Pine City. It was out. Outside city, Pine Tree. Pine City.
Outside of Pine City?
Yeah. That it was right next to a freeway, because right out the back door of the restaurant has a big pond where they dug the dirt and stuff on make the bridge. I used to go fishing in it. Caught a lot of walleye.
Out of that pond?
Yeah.
No kidding.
How they got in, they said they didn't put it, I think birds and stuff carried, well, I don't know how the fish got in there, but
Carry them on their legs.
yeah, they were walleye, good stuff.
Huh. That's kind of nice right in the city. So you'll have to forgive me because you're more familiar with Pine City area, but where is that in reference to like Minneapolis area? Because that's what I'm familiar with. That's why I reference it. Because I'm not far from there.
It's got to be north of the cities.
Okay.
Yeah. Been so long, I can't remember.
So what highway was it that this pond was on that you're talking about?
For some reason, I'm thinking of Interstate 10.
Interstate 10? Yeah, I don't know if
I don't know why.
I-10 doesn't run through that area. I don't believe.
Otherwise, I don't really remember.
So when you quit the restaurant, what would you do in your spare time? Fish?
Yeah. Every day just about.
Really?
Even if I didn't catch nothing, it was a good day.
So would you just drive around in the car that you guys owned and look for new spots?
I just go to one place all the time.
Oh, it was always the same spot.
Yeah.
Huh. What was your relationship like with Ruth?
It was good. Until I got caught.
Yeah, what was that like?
Well, like I said, we got separated by a board, but otherwise, it was all right. That I can remember.
Yeah. So you guys got divorced then eventually?
Never did get divorced.
Never did?
Mm-mm.
So are you guys technically still married to this day?
As far as I know. But if you could talk to her mom, Bessie, she'd have made a good lawyer in my mind.
What did you end up doing after you guys separated?
What did I do? I can't remember. I know I worked at Carnival, but
Did you stay in the area?
Iowa,
Oh, you went down to Iowa after that?
that's where I played most of our Carnival work was in Iowa.
How'd you get down to Iowa?
I mean,
Did you drive down there? Like, who got the car when you guys separated?
well, I got the car, but they got it back, because I got the car, and then I took off, and I went, where'd I go? I went someplace with the car, and next thing I know, my mother-in-law was up there, got the car. Oh, yeah. I was in Vegas, Las Vegas. I had some friends that I knew from Austin, had a AAA bail bond company. And I told them my mother-in-law is coming from the country in Iowa, in Minnesota, and she's never been there in a big city. And I remember what she told me. She said, when I got off the plane, there was 4 gentlemen in suits waiting for her.
Really?
Yeah, to escort her around. That's how they could, because she wanted the car back.
So did she get it back when you were in Vegas?
Yeah.
Did you ever live out in like California or Seattle area?
Oh, yeah. I lived in San Quentin.
You what?
I lived in San Quentin.
Got yourself in a little trouble?
Yeah.
What happened?
I robbed a gas station.
Oh, no kidding.
I got 2 5 delays, and I was in about, I don't know, 18 months. And my cell partner, he was one of the guys that was always in looking at the law.
Yeah.
And I found out that the use of a firearm during the commission of a felony wasn't even the law at the time I committed my crime. It was the day I had committed the crime, a day before the law went into effect.
Okay, so they had to
So they
say.
took the second private life off, took me to the pro board and told me to go back to Minnesota and shovel snow.
Really?
And that was in May. I said, I don't think snow is in May without shovel. And I haven't been in trouble
Where'd you get the firearm for that?
God, I don't even remember that. Where did I find it? That I don't remember. Where did I get that? That's blank right now.
Well, you think of it, you were talking about fishing and stuff. Did you ever hunt?
Oh yeah. With my dad, about hunt pheasants.
Pheasants?
Yep.
Did you ever get into deer hunting, being from Minnesota?
No.
Never did, huh?
They made a law for me. I couldn't carry a firearm, but I could use a bow.
The felony.
Yeah, bow hunting.
Yeah, because of the felony. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you bow hunt?
Yeah.
Any luck?
Never.
Never shot one?
No. I shot one thing, I think it was a raccoon once, or was it? Anyway, it was the biggest raccoon I ever saw.
You shot it with the bow?
Yeah.
Huh. What'd you do with the pelt?
I don't remember that either.
Did you skin it?
That's a good question.
It'd be worth something back then.
Yeah. But back then I didn't realize stuff like that.
Yeah. You're a younger man. Not as wise.
Just like when I was up in Alaska, they had a gun in the house I lived in. There was a gun in every window.
For critters?
Yeah, and I told the guy, man, I saw a big old buck out there this morning. He said, well, did you shoot it? I said, no, why? What do you think them guns in the windows are for? You see something, you shoot it. It's food.
Yeah, well, that's true. Opportunity. I have a relative of mine lives up in Alaska. He makes knives. I don't know if you like knives or not, but they make pretty. He makes pretty cool knives. He lives up there, and it's kind of the same deal. Shoot what you see. When was the last time that you talked with Ruth? Like, do you still keep in touch with her?
No. They're my daughters, Tina and Chris. When I was down in Austin, I had a friend come up to the house and says, somebody wants to see you over at the bar. I said, well, tell them to come over here. No, they want you over there, so. And my wife said, it's your daughter. I go over there and here she is. This tall blonde.
And that was Chrissy?
Yeah. You want to know what happened? I said, your mother was a nasty woman. When you were born, she would take you around in a baby stroller and go from bars to bars. And I caught it one day. I was so mad I come running out of the bar and I ran right into the side of a car and smashed my head in the windshield.
Trying to get her.
No, I was getting away from her.
Oh, away from her.
Yeah,
And that was Chrissy's mom.
yeah.
Was Ruth like that, or was she different?
No, she was a totally different person.
Yeah.
Very gentle, very quiet, timid.
Did you ever see Tina or talk to Tina?
Tina and Chris came one day. I don't think the truck was. A couple of minutes and they just left.
That was it.
Yeah. I was not in their favor. I was a bad dad.
So I'll level with you a little bit, John, as I talk to Ruth, too, working on this tree I want to show you, because like I said, you might be able to help me out further. But there was mention that gotten a gun from her dad back when you guys were married in '70s. Obviously nothing, you're not in trouble for that particular thing, but I was just wondering if that helped you remember anything.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's where I got the gun from.
So it was from Tina's dad, or I'm sorry, Ruth's dad.
Yeah, Donnie.
Okay.
Donnie Steele.
And that was the one you used for the robbery when you were a young man?
Yeah.
Did Ruth ever talk to you about that, or no?
I don't think so. Not that I recall.
Yeah. Yeah, she also said that sometimes you would take her car, and I'm assuming now you must have been going fishing and that kind of thing. But she said that you guys were living near Minneapolis.
Near Minneapolis. I know I was north of Minneapolis, but how far I don't know.
Do you think if you looked at a map of Minneapolis, you'd have a general idea, just so I understand where you're talking about?
It's possible. I can't see very good.
Do you have your phone? Could I
No glasses.
It's just easier for me because I'm not from that area, but I know the Minneapolis area. So this is the Minneapolis, if you remember living in that area. This is Minneapolis, this is St. Paul, and Bloomington.
I can't even see what it is.
Okay, if I zoomed in like that, that's Minneapolis, by the river. So you got a good fishery there. Does that help ring any bells?
No?
Not really. Thank you. Yeah, and I talked with Tina too a little bit. They were really helpful to us. All you guys have been great. It's nice to be able to sit and have conversations with people.
Oh yeah, that.
So I'm going to pull out this sheet that I have here that we kind of made for the case that we're looking at. Obviously we're in the age of the technology, so a lot of advancements have been made, and with ancestry, DNA, and that kind of thing, we've been able to build out a lot of family charts, and that's why I was talking to Ruth and Tina, and they were great, and that's how I know your biological parents. Your dad was actually John Pearson was his name. I don't know if you remember ever hearing that, or maybe you didn't have anything to do with John Pearson, but
I remember that my given name that I remember was Donald Keith Johnson.
Donald Keith Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when my folks adopted me, they kept my middle name.
Okay. Just renamed you to John? Drop the H?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so these are some of the names that we've come up with this DNA profile stuff that we have. Like, do you recognize the name Barr at all?
Who?
Barr, B-A-H-R?
Joanne Barr, I think. No, that was Barth.
Or Sutherland?
No.
No. I was just curious. So, to get to that point, John, the case that we're looking at, there's DNA. And obviously it's from many years ago. And when I started looking at this case, I started working with the DNA because we got new technology. And we do what's called ancestry. It's investigative genetic genealogy, which takes a DNA sample from whatever scene we might be working on and helps us build a family tree. And the units of measurement eventually help us find who might have contributed DNA to a scene. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Okay. So, what led us here is a homicide. Okay?
Okay.
It's been a long road to get here, and I'm very glad that you're talking with me, but at the scene of this homicide, there was evidence that was collected, and subsequently, when I picked up the case, because of the advancement of technology, we were able to start figuring out where that DNA came from. Okay? DNA is non-escapable. You can't escape it. It is what it is. It is whoever it belongs to. So your DNA was found at the scene of the crime.
Right.
Correct. And obviously there's been an investigation going on since this happened, and a lot of evidence besides the DNA was pointing to you, and the DNA was kind of the last part of it. So when I sit down and talk with somebody like this, I do it not to accuse somebody of anything. I know what I know, but I also want to hear the side of it from the person that owns that DNA, because there's always two sides to a story. Always. Whether it's hardship, a mistake, an accident. I've seen all of them. Every single one of them.
You got me curious now.
Okay. So, we responded to a scene, we being law enforcement, I wasn't even alive yet, in 1974. A woman was murdered. She was stabbed and left on the side of the road. There was a vehicle description. There was a description of the male, among other things, and then now the DNA. And that's why we're here.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. So there's still some things that we're going to be working on, but you have to tell me why your DNA was on the scene of this homicide.
I really don't know what to say.
John, I need you to think about what your answer is going to be here, because I only have one opportunity that I can give you. But the girl went missing from Minneapolis and was found an hour and 45 minutes after she was last seen. And I'm not going to give you any more details about this, but the fact of the matter is the family needs rest. Your DNA was on the scene, and it's time for you to talk about what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So how do you think your DNA would have gotten on the scene of a crime like that?
I can't answer that.
Well, John, you got to help me understand
I know
how it got.
I have no idea what you mean, what you're talking about. My DNA, yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, your DNA was on the scene of a murder, next to the dead woman. And that's what's led us here over the years, and we're finally here. Because I want to hear your side of things.
I have no idea what you mean. This must be one of them things that I watched on TV called a cold case.
Hmm.
Well,
It is.
I can't help you out. I don't know what to say. I did. I put him in a snowbank. Is that enough? It was an accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I had a fishing knife, a skinning knife in my visor. I asked the lady if she'd give me a blowjob.
mm-hmm.
She said no, and she bent over. And I reached up and grabbed the knife and just hit her once. And I can't believe it, she's dead. So I drove off the area. I went up and I put her in a snowbank.
Okay.
And there was a car that come up behind me. And I figured, well, I'm caught, so I left. But in the paper the next day, it gave an entirely different color to the car and everything, so I figured, whooped up. But that's what happened.
Okay.
And I don't think I'll be here for supper.
Well, I'm glad that you're opening up to me because it's helpful, and I'm glad that you want to get it off your chest. I want to talk to you more in detail about this. Is that something you're willing to continue talking to me about?
There's not much more to talk about.
Well, John, what I want to do is, at this point, I want to read you your Miranda rights. Okay? I just want to make sure that you still understand, just as before, you have no reason you need to talk to me, but I want to keep having this man-to-man conversation with you, and I do appreciate it. I'm going to put this right here, John. You're hard to hear. I'm going deaf, so, and you got probably better hearing than I do, but I need it a little closer. So, John, it says you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. John, do you understand each of these rights?
Yes, I do.
Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to put you in handcuffs or anything like that. I just appreciate sitting here and talking to you, but I do want to go over some details. Okay? What vehicle were you driving when you picked this gal up?
I think it was the Gremlin.
The Gremlin?
Yeah, the 72 Gremlin.
Do you know her name?
No.
Where did you pick her up?
She was hitchhiking.
She was hitchhiking?
Yeah.
How do you know she was hitchhiking?
I saw her.
Well, I mean, did she have anything in her hands? Was she carrying anything, walking?
No, she's just...
Putting her thumb out?
Yeah.
Where was she hitchhiking?
I don't know.
I mean, like the general area where you picked her up, I mean.
I don't remember that either. No, I don't remember where I was at. Been a long time ago.
So did you just pull up alongside of her?
Yep.
And what was the conversation or the exchange?
I pulled up beside her. I reached over and opened the door. Said, "You need a ride?" She got in. I was driving. I asked her if she would give me a blowjob, and she said no. She bent over in the seat. I reached up and grabbed that fish knife, and boom, that was it.
Do you know whereabouts you were when you hit her?
No.
You said she bent over the fishing knife?
In the front seat. She leaned over like this.
Okay, so what did you hit her with? What part of the knife?
Well, I reached up and it was in the visor on the passenger side.
Okay.
I grabbed the knife and I just went boom like that. And it was instant
Where did you hit her?
in the back.
With the blade or with
The blade,
the blade?
yeah.
So did you see the blade penetrate her body?
Well, yeah, but not very far. That's why I couldn't figure out, wow, she's dead. I threw the knife away a long time ago.
So what happened after you did that and you realized she was dead?
I put her in the snowbank.
So what made you drive all the way to Dunn County?
No, I got off the highway, got off the freeway and found an off-road, a dirt road or whatever.
Okay.
And that's when I decided to put her in the snowbank. And a car drove up behind me. I figured I was caught. Then when I read in the newspaper the next day, everything didn't jive. So I figured I got away. I figured I got away with it, but I always thought about it a lot.
Yeah. Weighed heavy on your mind?
Yep. Every once in a while I'd come back.
Well, John, I know that it's probably hard sitting and talking with me, but I think it's a good representation of how heavy it was on your mind, because it is going to help the family heal, at this point. What did you do in the days following?
Just kept on going, I guess. I don't remember.
Okay. Because we're having an effective conversation, you and I, John, she had more stab wounds than one. And I want you to really think hard so you can really show me a picture of what happened that day. It could have been panic, after the initial stab, like you say. I don't know. That's why I'm here, and I want to hear it from you.
Like I said, when I found out realized she was dead, I found an off-road, went out, and put her in a snowbank.
John, did you stab her more than once while you were still in the car?
One time. Just once. In the back. And
John, that's not true.
It is true. That's what I remember. I had one time in the back, and, oh man. If I did, I do not remember. I remember stabbing her one time. That's it.
Part of us following up with this means difficult questions, difficult situations. John, did you have sex with her?
No.
So there would be no reason why your semen would be on the crime scene.
Correct.
Okay. Can I have the black?
Yep.
So you said you got off of a highway and then you found a side road, and that's what led you to, thank you, what led you to that area?
Yeah.
Have you ever been there before?
No.
John, I want you to take a look at this map.
I can't.
So this is the highway, and this is where the body was found. Do you recognize that one at all? And here's a closer one.
I can't see very good, but
Do you have glasses you want me or my partner to get?
I don't have any. I need some cheaters.
Okay, look at this one. It's a little bigger for you. That's where the body was found.
I guess. I don't know.
Not sure?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, you do have cheaters or no?
He needs them.
You do have cheaters here or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Sure.
John, who do you think this looks like?
Got no idea.
I'm going to show you this picture here, John. And tell me what you're looking at.
That my stocking cap.
That's your stocking cap?
It looks like it. Looks like one I had.
Did you wonder if you dropped it there? Did you know you dropped it there?
I don't even remember losing it, to be truthful.
Okay. John, I'm going to give you a pen. I'm going to have you sign your name on there, just so I always remember that you told me that was your hat. It just helps protect us both. Thank you. I can take that from you. I give that to you. Sorry, I make you keep getting up. John, I know it probably hurts at this point being so long ago, but I want you to tell me about that picture.
I don't remember that picture.
Do you remember that girl?
Truthfully, no. It probably is that hitchhiker,
You think that it's probably that hitchhiker?
if that's the same one.
Can you sign that one too, please? So now that you've had time to kind of think a little bit more, have you remembered any details about more specifically what happened, John? Because there's details that aren't being talked about that I think, one, when you talk about them, it's going to help you and you can put this to rest finally. and be done with it. It's been long enough, John.
Yeah, what I remembered, I picked the girl up, I asked for sex, she bent over in the front seat, and I grabbed the knife and I stabbed her one time. I realized she was dead. I got off the road, I found an on-road up in someplace, and I put her in the snowbank. And I was doing that, a car pulled up behind me. I figured, uh-oh. And in the newspaper the next day, they described the car totally different. And whatever, I figured, oh, I got lucky. And that's the way it's been ever since. Occasionally I think of what happened, but I try to push it away. That's about all I got to say.
So I want to ask you again, did you ever have sex with her, John?
No, I did not. That I know. If I did, I do not remember. I remember just what I did.
And your final statement about her is you're telling me that when you stabbed her and you went to that spot in the country, she was dead when you pulled her out of the car?
Yeah.
Do you remember how long it was after you picked her up that you stabbed her?
No, I don't.
Like, did you drive down the highway for a while?
I have no idea. All I know is I picked her up, asked her for sex, stabbed her once in the back, and put her in the snowbank. That's what I remember.
And you did that in the 72 Gremlin that you previously described.
Yeah.
Did any blood get in the car?
Huh?
Did any blood get in the car?
I don't know. I got some on my pants.
You got some blood on your pants?
Yeah, I remember. I ripped the side of my pants. I told them how this happened. I told the people that I went skiing and I hit the fence that separated the two slides, and I ripped my pants, so I went and got a new pair at the grocery store, or at the store. And I just drove home, threw the knife out the window in the slough, and that was it.
Do you remember whereabouts, what slough you're talking about that you threw them?
Oh, I could show you if I remember. It was on the way to my trailer. It was way out there, man. Big old slough.
John, I've investigated a lot of cases, and I know that if you're stabbed in the back, you react to that.
Yeah, but she didn't. It was just instant. Well, I remember I stabbed her in the back, and that was it. I found her off-road and buried her in a snowbank.
Was anybody else with you?
No. Just myself.
John, why did you do that?
I don't know. To this day, I don't know. Maybe because when she said no, I figured I'm in trouble. I better get rid of it. Who knows? Only me. You know, when you walked in the door today,
Yeah.
I knew right away what it was going to be about.
Did you?
Yeah.
What made you want to sit and talk to me about it?
Feel better.
Feel better?
Yeah.
It's been a lot of years, John. It's been probably weighing on you.
Yeah. About 100 pounds worth.
Have you ever done this to anybody else?
No.
What do you think should happen to you at this point in your life for doing something like this?
Well, I'm going to go to court and get sentenced and locked up.
How does that make you feel?
Stupid. Yeah.
Have you ever looked back, looked up the case or anything like that since then?
No. Nope. I just tried to shut it out.
Did you ever tell anybody about this?
No.
Can you think of any more details, John, that you want to tell me before I start asking you any other questions?
No. I can't think of anything except what I said.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you at least talking about this, John. I'm going to want to talk to you again. You know, not that I'm leaving right now, but eventually I'll have more questions. And that I hope that once you take a breath away from this situation, that you'll be able to recall more details. Because I want to believe that you're being as truthful as possible with me. Because when I talk with the prosecutor about this, John, I want to be able to tell them that you were being completely honest with me. And I know sometimes details are hard to remember, and I know sometimes that you don't want to remember them, but they're there. you think of anything right off the top of your head that you want to discuss now?
Yeah, you, again, I know it's a long time ago and you're struggling to remember some details, but do you recall what brought you to Minneapolis? Why were you in Minneapolis that day?
No.
Did you have any routine about your life that brought you to Minneapolis on a regular basis, or was it just a coincidence that you were there?
I hardly ever went to the city. Well, when that, that movie, Deep Throat, like myself and many, many others, everybody headed to the theater to watch that movie. In fact, it was in the newspapers, everything. I think that's the reason I was in the cities, along with a lot of other people.
And I'm sure over the years, you've replayed this in your mind on occasion.
Huh?
I'm sure over the years you've replayed this in your mind on occasion. What else did you guys talk about on the car ride?
I asked her for sex. She said no. She bent over. I stabbed her, and that's it. That's all I remember. And then putting her in a snowbank.
Do you recall how, after you stabbed her, how long after that did you put her in the snowbank or find an exit off the freeway?
As soon as I could find an exit, maybe
If you had to estimate, how many miles or how many minutes?
I don't know. As quickly as possible.
You don't recall anything about where she was going or what she was going to go do?
No.
There had to have been some small talk in there when you're riding in a car together.
I don't really think, there probably was, but all I remember is when I asked her for sex, she said no. I stabbed her in the back. And I found her off-road, and I put her in a snowbank. And there was a car behind me. I figured I was busted. Then the next day in the paper, I read that the description of the car wasn't even like mine. So I figured, oh, I got lucky. And that's the way it's been ever since.
Did the newspaper article or anything you've seen after that say what her name was?
No.
No? What happened to some of her belongings that she had? Typically when people hitchhike, they might have a bag or something like that. What happened to those?
I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I don't even remember if she had anything.
We talked earlier, you had mentioned you got some blood on your pants. But was there anything on the seats or anywhere else in the vehicle?
What was what?
Was there any blood on the seats or anywhere else in the vehicle?
I think there probably was. I think I wiped it up.
Okay, tell me about that, wiping it up. What did you do?
I think I must have wiped it up. How or with what? I don't know.
You remember where or how long after the fact you cleaned it up?
Very quickly. I remember telling them that I had a skiing accident, ripped my pants, had to get new ones. Maybe that's why there was blood in the car, I don't know.
You told people that's why there was blood in the car?
What's that?
You told people that's why there was blood in the car from a skiing accident?
Yeah.
So did someone see blood in the car?
I wouldn't rip my pants and make it look like I had a skiing accident.
Right.
That's where I told him the blood came from.
Blood on your pants or blood in the car?
Pants. I had a big scratch. And I told him I had to buy new Levi's because of the skiing accident. That's about it, from what I can remember.
When you were going to throw her in the snowbank, and that car came behind you, do you remember which direction that car was coming from?
Coming up behind me, that's all I know.
Right. Well, first off, I don't know how much you remember about that area. Do you recall kind of the layout of the road?
No. All I know is I got off the highway, and I found that off-road, and then, yeah.
Okay.
And the car that caught me from behind,
I guess what I'm getting at is the road where her body was dumped is a dead-end road.
it was.
So how did you get turned around is what I'm getting at. Did you do that before or after?
I don't know. I know I got there, dumped her in the snowbank, and left.
Okay. Do you remember how you got her in the snowbank?
Yeah, I took her out of the front seat and pushed her in the snowbank and covered her up. When the car come up behind me, and I figured, uh-oh, and I left.
So did you have to go around to the passenger side, or how did you get her out of the vehicle?
I think the passenger side was next to the snowbank.
Okay. Remember how you grabbed her?
No.
What made you realize that she was dead?
Right away.
How did you know that, though? What about her?
Oh, I was a pathologist assistant.
You were what?
I used to be a pathologist assistant,
Okay.
and I worked surgery, so I know life and death.
Where was that at? Where did you do that?
In Quentin,
In San Quentin?
yeah, and also in, where else? There was another place too, I don't remember.
Do you remember wearing that hat that day? That stocking hat that you looked at in the picture?
No, but I recognize it.
Okay. But you don't recall if you were wearing it or if it was just in the vehicle somewhere?
No, I was probably wearing it, I don't know.
You were what?
I was probably wearing it.
Okay. What'd you end up doing with your clothing afterwards?
I don't remember. throwing my jeans away, I remember that, and buying some new ones. Other than that, no.
And was it, earlier you were talking about throwing something in a slough, was that the knife?
What's that?
Earlier you talked about throwing something in a slough, was that the knife you're talking about or something different?
Knife.
The knife. And that was near your house, you said?
On the way to my house, yeah.
Okay.
It's a fillet knife.
And you think you could still show us now where that would be?
If possible. I wouldn't even know how to get to the old place anymore.
Do you remember what your address was?
It was a rural route something.
Rural route something? Was it a slough that you fished often, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you describe it at all?
Huh?
Can you describe it at all, the slough?
Oh, I know along the road, it's all tall bristles, like stuff that grows in the water.
Okay.
And I just whipped it out where it landed, way out in the, probably in the water. I have no idea.
After you put her body in the snowbank, where did you recall? How did you get back to the interstate, or where did you go from there?
I went to the mall and bought me some new Levi's.
Do you remember which mall? Was it a mall nearby there, or a mall near your home?
I don't know.
I guess what I'm getting at is after you had put her in the snowbank, where did you go from there? Did you go right back home? Did you go somewhere else?
I didn't go right home. I went and bought some new Levi's because I had blood on them. I threw them away. And then I told everybody that I had had a skiing accident.
Like who was questioning you about it?
Huh?
Who did you tell that you had a skiing accident? Was somebody questioning you about the blood on your pants?
You know, they want to know where I got the new pants. I said I bought some because I got blood on the other ones.
And who was that asked you?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody in the family.
Would it have been Ruth?
Huh?
Would it have been Ruth?
Possible.
Okay. Did she ever say anything to you about the car? Seeing any blood in the car or anything like that?
No. I took the car and I went north. They came up and got it. And that was it.
Say that again. You went north from where?
From Pine City, I took off and I went to California, I believe, in Vegas. I had some friends that are from Austin. They have a AAA bail bond in Vegas.
But when was that in relation to this incident? Was that shortly thereafter or years after?
Well, this is after because They came to get the car. My mother-in-law and said that they came to pick up the car, even though it wouldn't run no more. You get 40 miles to. You get 40 miles, you gotta buy more oil. That's how bad it was.
I know you had said earlier that, or we've asked you several times about her being stabbed, and all you recall is the one time in the back. But there were multiple stab wounds. And I'm just trying to, from your perspective, understand it was probably a situation of panic for you, I can imagine. So some of those details might be hard to remember. But as long as we're getting this off your chest, and like we've said, this is something that you've sat on and weighed on you for many, many years. As long as we're talking about this, wouldn't it feel good to get every last detail out that you remember?
I remember stabbing her in the back, and she died, and I put her in the snowbank. And somebody pulled up behind me, and I figured I was caught. Till I saw in the paper the next day that the car was described, and it wasn't my car. And after that, I just spaced it out.
Never out of curiosity did you try and look up news articles or something on it?
What's that?
You never, out of curiosity, looked up news articles on it years later?
No. I didn't know what you said.
Again, I'm trying to, look at this from your perspective. I would think that you had been curious about details of this incident, what was known. So did you ever look at news articles regarding this incident to see, maybe what the authorities knew or didn't know?
No, just that one article about the car. That's the only article I read in the paper about it.
Okay, which newspaper was that? Do you remember? Or how long after?
Maybe a day and a half, 2 days later, when I happened to read it in the paper, and I figured, I got lucky. But luck runs out.
Well, we had mentioned earlier that obviously this has got to be a relief to you in some respect. But the other side of this is her family. They're still here. They've been wondering for 50 years what happened to their loved one. So part of this is we're trying to bring as much detail and closure to them. And obviously you're the only one that's going to be able to help us with that.
I'm just telling you what I said. That's all I remember. I remember stabbing her, and she was dead, and I put her in a snowbank. And that was it.
You said earlier you didn't tell anyone else about this incident?
No.
You never, in confidence, told a close friend or something like that?
No.
I know we asked you earlier that, you said this was a one-time thing. You've never done anything else like this before or after.
Correct.
But we're asking you now and again, are we going to find other crimes out there unsolved that you're going to be linked to, your DNA is going to be linked to?
No.
If you what?
I missed that last phrase.
I'll hold off on that question for now. Is there any other things in the binder you want to go over right now?
Not now, when you're done, I got one more thing, and then we'll have him come in. John, the last thing that I want to ask you before we go on to the next step with this is, if this has been eating you for so long, how come you never came forward with it?
I don't know. I just figured I got away. Got away with it. And leave it like that.
So, John, I'm going to have one of our law enforcement partners come in, and we're going to take a sample of your DNA. It's really easy. It just goes in the mouth. We do have a search warrant for it. I'll leave a copy of the search warrant here for you. Okay? And then we'll talk about kind of what we're going to do from here moving forward, okay? This is our partner that we're working with. I've kind of explained to him. He's been very cooperative. He's kind of relieved to be done with this. So I kind of explained to him what we're expecting and what you're going to do. So he's willing to go with it.
Appreciate it. So I have a search warrant. I'm with the state of Minnesota, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, providing assistance. I do have a search warrant. Just take a couple swabs from your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll leave a copy of the warrant with you. Well, they'll leave a copy with you and then a receipt. Okay. Bear with me a second here.
John, do you want me to just leave this on the table for
Yeah.
you? Okay. Just so you won't bump it, I have that camera right there. going to step out in the hallway and make a phone call.
I don't
No,
know.
that's right.
I don't.
That's okay. I see it. Maybe this is right here. Mr. Miller, could you just confirm your birth date, please?
Pardon?
Could you confirm your birth date, please?
5240.
Thank you. Some of this one's only applying. This is just I'll just put it.
Uh, 1408.
Mr. Miller, if you could just open your mouth, please. You don't have to stand up. I'm just going to take a swab on the inside of your mouth, okay? I'm going to go on both sides, so just bear with me. I appreciate it. just, could you just sign it? I'm going to give this directly to you guys.
Yep.
Do you want it to go just to Baylor? Can you just sign it? What's your last name, Jason?
Stocker, S-T-A-L-K-E-R.
Sorry.
Yep.
I'll give you a copy. This is a copy of the search warrant, and then this is just a receipt saying that I took your service from you. You can, you want to see this, or can I just leave it on the table? Okay.
Yeah, perfect. That's good. Were you able to touch base with local law enforcement about a standby? Yep. So the wheels are in motion now. Everything's getting started on my end.
Said Christian just said to call him when you. Are there any to know about any sort of physical concerns?
I mean, we can outright ask him, but when we got here, he walked around with us. And
Mr. Miller, do you have any like major health issues in your life? Okay. How's your mobility? Are you able to walk okay, or do you need
I got a chair.
like a walker? Oh, a chair with wheels on it.
Yeah, I gotta get it when we leave.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not in any hurry. I just wanted to know. Other than that, you're okay. Just need a walker or something. Okay. Great. Thank you. I'll give Christian a step up and give him a call.
okay.
That's the guy with Owatonna.
Okay.
Christian Berg, if you want his name.
Yeah, I'll have to get that from him. Just gonna set this down by you again, John. So, John, it's just like I told you before, kind of same rules apply. You can absolutely tell me no, because I don't have a search warrant for your home. This is your home. I don't have a search warrant for it. If I wanted to take a look around in here, I would have to apply for a search warrant, and there's not even a guarantee there that a judge would agree that there's evidence of a crime here and they might not sign it. But what I'm asking you is, knowing that, would you give us permission to take a look around?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. John, can I just have you stand up? I just want to move this stuff around. You don't have any weapons or anything in the couch by you, right? Okay. Can I just have you take a little step forward there? You don't have to walk too far, but...
You want to sit down in this chair for a second?
Let me get my chair.
I can get it for you.
Okay.
Which chair? The one in here? Or the locker?
Yes. Okay. I gotta step outside quick. He's calling here. Okay. This kind of fell over. Just position where you want. Okay.
assume by all the cards on your wall, you must be a card shark, huh?
Well, I just had them one day and decided to put them on the wall.
Okay. Are you a big card player or not really?
I like to play cards, yeah.
Yep. What kind of games?
Blackjack, just regular poker.
Regular poker?
And like the cartoon said, no Trump.
What's that?
No Trump.
No Trump, what do you mean?
No President Trump.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, you said that. Gotcha.
I had a cartoon of people playing poker,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all his adversaries.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to sit down, and they said, no Trump.
I gotcha. Now I'm following you now.
Gary, you've been out here for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. How long have you lived here?
Oh, 14, 15 months, I think.
Months. Okay. Where were you at before this?
In Austin.
Austin? Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out of Rochester, so cruising over to help you guys out. They get lost without me, you know. I'm out of state, they don't know where they're going. Well, it seems like a pretty nice place. Quiet?
Yeah, very quiet.
That's good. Where's your TV? Is it in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get 3 meals a day.
Yeah? Is the food pretty adequate?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. So, that's what you look at, just asking them some more. So I did that when you get here.
Okay.
Maybe we do that, but probably should prefer.
Yes, I'd rather, yeah, because of the situation. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, one of us will run. Give it a ETA.
They're what?
Okay.
Let me send the big of the city, so
I'll walk down.
take
I'll walk down in a few minutes.
Okay. Do you have any medications or anything that you take on a... Do you need an oxygen tank at all? Okay. So you don't need an inhaler anymore?
No.
Oh, okay. You're not on any sort of like heart medication or
No.
blood pressure or anything? Just want to make sure.
John, do you have any kind of phone?
What?
A phone?
No. I had a phone, but we got absconded.
Disappeared on you, huh?
The guy, I left it in a dash of his car, and when he returned it, he returned me an entirely different one.
Oh.
And I gave it to a friend of mine to see if he could fix that. And it won't even work.
Never did, huh?
No.
Where Genesis and Nehemiah.
That's his friends where I used to live. That's their kids.
Oh, some friends' kids.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an old school biblical name.
Yeah, Nehemiah.
Both of them, huh?
Yeah. They call him Maya.
Maya? Yeah.
Walking down there.
me too. Thanks for them up here. We
Yeah,
can do
sure.
the payments when we go.
Sure, that sounds good.
I'll go get them.
Okay.
Who's this in the photo over here?
Was that,
Who's that in the photo there?
that two girls?
Yeah, who is that?
Uh,
Are they
Leah Hines and my goddaughter.
okay? Are they relatives of yours or?
One is a friend and the other's my goddaughter.
Okay. Okay.
Megan's, I can't remember if I told you, but Megan's starting on what we need. I just sent her the affidavit. Yeah. John, are you a big card player? You know, so you got
Oh, yeah.
lots of cards. What do you like playing?
I just like to play blackjack and poker, but I had all these cards and I figured to put them to use.
Decorate the walls a little bit, huh?
Yeah. You started off with just 4 sixes. The 6 is my lucky number.
Why is it your lucky number?
I don't know.
Just one of those things?
Yeah. Like if I'm cutting cards, I always say 9.
Yeah.
And for some reason, 9 comes up many, many times. And don't ask me why. I can throw a deck out and I'll pick out a card and it'll be a 9.
Huh. Well, that should be your lucky number then.
Well, it's upside down.
Yeah, I guess.
And that thing there, I tried to program,
This?
I tried to get the time program down there, but I don't know how.
There you go.
Oh.
Last time I had on, we had a blackout here in the building for about 5 seconds. So everything went.
Oh, sure. It resets itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to jail, but would you, in there in front of the TV, there's some envelopes.
Okay.
They're $600 and some dollars for the checks.
Okay.
And so I can stick them on my account.
So bring him to jail with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
In front of the TV?
Did you say in front of the TV?
yeah, they're in
Oh,
the
he's
plate.
got.
They're like that?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, should we set them on the counter for now, or what? What are we gonna do with them?
You want him to come with you?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take them, put them in my property. I gotta get them. I gave them cash somehow. I was gonna, case was gonna come next Wednesday at 10:30 in the morning and take me to the King Ranch and get them checked.
Okay. You want me to just put them in here?
Yeah, that's probably best.
They're just getting here, so it'll be just a moment. John, it sure is hot in here. You want us to make sure the heat's off?
It should be off. It should be.
Oh, thermostat's over here. Yeah, it's turned down all the way.
Get a lot of heat from downstairs, I suppose.
Yeah. Gonna get the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything we need to get for you? Any personal belongings that you need to come with you? Like your shoes?
You can keep those on, John.
Keep those on?
It'll be more comfortable.
I
Yeah.
can't wear them anymore anyway.
Okay.
What about medications? Medications?
No.
Nothing. Healthy as a horse is what you're telling me?
What?
Healthy as a horse?
Yep.
About wallet or ID or anything like that? Do you need that stuff? Do you want that stuff?
Did you see that in
I
there?
had gallstones surgery. They took x-rays and they found 2 of them the size of a golf ball.
Oh, no kidding.
Then when we got in, they found 6 more.
Oh.
So they put the stuff on my face and I went out.
Sure.
I woke up and I didn't even know they did anything.
Jeez.
I guess they do it when it rains.
Can you ask him if he has a wallet in here?
You have a wallet?
No.
No? You have a ID card, driver's license, anything like that? Credit card, debit card?
I guess I'm guessing not, because that's why we couldn't find the updates.
An old one.
An old one?
That's all right. I'll get residency. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's in that plate.
And the plate? Which plate?
The plate that had that money in it.
Oh, in front of your TV?
Yeah. There's another card in there that's got money on it, but I don't remember how to get it.
Your social security card's here.
Yeah. That one social security card there.
It's fine. As long as we got this, we're good. Don't worry about
This thing,
it.
I was 15 years old when I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about that, John. It's okay.
All right.
John, do you mind if I keep this piece of mail here? Just got your name on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a couple officers here from the police department. We're just going to go down to the police department in Owatonna for a little bit, okay?
Yep.
So just so it's clear, you are now under arrest.
You get good with front cuffing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to be able
Do you have
to?
handcuffs?
How do I have to
Yeah,
do
I'll
this?
use yours.
You have to use that to walk.
Inevitably
Okay.
leave mine
Yeah.
here.
He needs to use that to walk. He says. So
Okay.
we can maybe do it at the
Yep,
car.
absolutely.
Yeah, we can be cool about this. No worries. The manager, of course, wants to know what's up, so I told her I'd come down and just
Okay.
chat with her.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I appreciate it. John, I'm going to follow right behind you because I don't want you to fall, all right?
All right.
Can you give him? You can go around that, I guess.
Thank you. Good, you got everything. You want me to carry anything?
Nope.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Squeeze.
Yeah. Everybody suck it in.
Not like it's gonna help with everything I have. Like.
I'll talk to her and overshare.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll touch base with the outside. Go ahead, Jen. Fit back in there. Oh, that feels lovely.
You wait right here, John.
I'm gonna set this hood. You guys go to the front cupping?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah. John, I appreciate your cooperation with everything, okay? And my partner and I will probably follow up with you again.
Okay.
But because you're going into the car, I'm going to put handcuffs on you, okay? I'll put them on the front. I don't want you to be uncomfortable, okay? You fine with him holding on to this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait a minute. Will you be fine sitting down with these cuffed
John,
in front?
Do you have anything on you right now?
Yeah, let's do that. I didn't know, so go ahead. Help. Okay, I left you plenty of room on there, John, and we'll double lock them so they don't tighten up on you, okay? You guys got something to... Yeah. Thank you. So just make sure they don't tighten up anymore.
Nothing in your shoe there, John? No. Oh, well, I want to
Just hold on.
Oh, you're good. You're all right, man. All right. All right.
You need help with the slide?
Yeah. Okay. 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 Perfect. So we can just plan on meeting you back at Owatonna PD. Okay. And then I'll get this stuff off. So.
Do you need, he wants this, right?
Probably.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
he's not going to be able to use it at the jail. I would vote just leaving it here. We'll just have to assist him the best that we can. I mean, he did walk around in there. He can ambulate.
So you guys just want this
Yeah, it can stay here.
I can bring it in to the staff. We'll just let them know. Yeah, we'll just let them know.
I didn't want to yell that across the parking lot.
Walker?
It's alright. We got a lot going on. Okay.
You guys want to tell him, does he know we're going down to PD? You guys want to tell him?
No, I mean, he knows.
Okay.
And, I think, I forget the name of who we're working with down there, but he's going to be put in a recorded interview room.
We got we're bringing him down to there for...
Yeah, so you can bring him down there, and then
Okay.
we'll kind of regroup and then come back down and see if we need to do any follow-up with him, so.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to come... Do you guys know where PD's at?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were down there earlier. Yeah, no, appreciate it, but yeah, we're good, so we'll just plan on being
by
down
our
there.
sergeant, and he kind of told him, say what? Like, not very often we get a call.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so...
Well, I appreciate your guys' help,
We'll
so.
go down there and
Okay.
go from there.
Sounds good. We'll meet you guys down there,
Thanks,
then.
guys.
Thank you both. I appreciate it.
You want me to?
How you doing? Thank you. Yeah. We'll see how long this will take. I think you guys are going through shift change or something. They'll figure that out. So I appreciate your guys' help. So thanks again. Yeah, thank you for the help. I appreciate it. How you doing, John? Okay. Can I get you anything to drink or anything? You want water or something?
No, I'm fine.
No? If you do want water, I just want you to let me know, okay? Because we can get you whatever you need. Would you like me to take those off? Are they uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we take those off? And will there be another relief coming in to stand by?
Yeah, we're just talking about it. I said, as long as there's someone more to get a hold of.
Yeah, I'm going to take the cuffs off and let them be a little more comfortable.
Is there water?
Yeah, you want one?
He said he's good.
Oh, he's saying good.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I got the key stuck in there.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, these things sometimes they get a little on you. Yeah, definitely need some grease. Here you go. Thank you. Is that a little better, John?
Yeah, yeah, man.
I wish this thing would up. It's enormous. John, can I have you take your hat off for me? You can just set it on the table if you want, or wherever you're comfortable setting it off. Okay, I'll wait. We'll just sit here. He'll be back here, but he's just got to make a quick phone call. How you feeling about everything?
Well, don't really know.
Okay.
Kind of glad it's over.
Well, I'll tell you what, John, while we're waiting for him, because we've changed where we're at, you're obviously under arrest at this point. I want to read you your Miranda warnings again. Okay?
Yep.
Just to make sure that you understand that now that we're not in your home and things like that, you still don't have to continue to talk to us. All right? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Don, do you understand each of these, or John, do you understand each of these rights?
Yes.
Realizing that you have these rights, you're now willing to answer questions or make a statement.
Answer questions.
Can I answer questions?
Yeah.
Okay. we're going to kind of just hang out in here until he comes back in. All right. Good to go. Yep. So I reread his Miranda to him. He still wants to talk. So, John, the first thing that I want to do is show you this picture here and tell me if you can recognize that female as being the hitchhiker that you picked up.
I really can't see, but
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's a black and white photo too, which doesn't help. Don't recognize the picture?
I know that picture.
Yeah, no, that's irrelevant here. But anyways, okay. So now that we had kind of a chance, John, to step back so you kind of understand everything that's going on, we're hoping that we can talk to you about some more details of what happened, and hoping that you can come off of it and tell us a little bit more.
All I can tell you is that I remember I picked her up hitchhiking. I asked her for oral sex. She said no. And she leaned forward in the seat, and I had a skinning knife in the visor. I reached up and grabbed it, and I stabbed her in the back. And as far as I know, she died. So I found an off-road. I parked, and I put her in a snowbank. And as I was just covering up the last part of her, a car pulled up behind me. And I figured, uh-oh. I got in the car and I left. The next day or 2 days later, I read an article in the paper, and it described my car different. And I figured, oh boy, I got lucky. And that's it. That's what I can tell you right now.
And you told me that you killed her because you needed to get rid of her because she denied your sexual advance?
Yeah.
John, I can tell you right now that that's not the full truth. You gotta listen.
I'll listen.
There is multiple stab wounds on her body. You do not forget that. You just don't.
I do.
John?
I have no idea, honest.
John, she had multiple stab wounds on her body, just on her back alone. There was a fight between the two of you. She tried to take the knife from you, or tried to protect herself because her hands are both cut up. Both of her hands. You might not want to remember this, John,
I don't.
but you think real hard and you'll remember it, because you do not forget that kind of thing. You remember it clearly.
I remember what I did, but I don't remember any of that. Honest, I don't.
John, I don't believe you.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I know what I think I did, and I don't remember doing any of that other stuff. I really don't.
So how do you think she got wounds on both of her hands?
I don't know. All I remember is stabbing her in the back one time. And I knew she got dead. So I drove up and put her in the snowbank. And that's it. That's all I remember. I'm telling you the honest truth.
How do you think a wound like this would happen, John? Look at her hands. How do you think that happened?
I must have grabbed the knife.
Must have grabbed the knife.
Yeah, if that's what happened. I don't know that. But that must have happened.
Well, are you telling me that if you picked her up, she might have had these wounds already?
I don't know. All I remember is grabbing her back and putting her in a snowbank. That's it.
How do you think this would have happened, John? That's her other hand.
I keep telling you, I don't remember any of that.
Okay. Does this look familiar to you? Do you remember that scene?
Is that the snowbank where I put her?
Well, I'm asking you what you see there.
That looks like a snowbank or whatever. There. Looks like a snowbank where I put her.
Are you telling me that it looks like a snowbank where you put her?
Well, if that's the snowbank where they found her, that's it.
So look at this picture where she is, where your hat is, where there's a bunch of blood.
Yeah, it tells a lot that I don't remember. That's the truth. All I remember is stabbing her and putting her in a snowbank. That's it.
So you said that you had stabbed her and you took the next exit off of the highway you were on?
Well, when I stabbed her and put her in the snowbank, that car that come up behind me, I took off. Where I went then, which way I went, I have no idea.
I'm talking about when you first stabbed her. How long did you drive with her allegedly dead in your front seat?
I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't even think of it.
Because earlier you told us that you got off on the nearest, as soon as you could get off of the highway.
Yeah, to find a place to get rid of her.
So did you go past other opportunities to get off that main highway, or did you take your first opportunity?
I probably took the first opportunity. I don't know. All I remember is getting her up there, getting her in the snowbank and leaving.
So where was she going, do you know?
I had no idea.
She didn't tell you, or you didn't ask?
Nope. I just gave her a ride, and I should have never, well, yeah, I should have never done that, but that's it. I don't know what else to say.
John, I just wish you could remember better details so we can talk about it at least.
I don't know any more details.
Because there
Put me
is...
under a lie detector test or something, because I don't. I don't remember anything except killing her, putting her in a snowbank, and leaving. Thought I was caught, and I read in the paper that they described a different car. And I figured, oh boy, I got lucky. But then, my luck ran out.
Go ahead, if you have anything.
John, we're not, as you can gather here, we're not buying that you don't remember any more specific details. This is a pretty significant incident
I don't care what
in
you
your
think.
life.
I don't remember. Period. Other than what I'm telling you. I killed her, I put her in the snowbank, and left. That's it. That's what I remember.
What were your, we'll back up a little bit. What were your intentions when you first seen her? You said you picked her up, you knew she was hitchhiking. What were your intentions?
Just give her a ride and ask her if she wanted to have sex. That was it.
Why'd you have a knife in your car?
Huh?
Why'd you have the knife in your car?
That's a fillet knife. I was doing a lot of fishing.
Did you typically keep it in your car or no?
No, I always had it in the visor all the time.
You kept it up there.
Yeah.
Would Ruth tell us that same thing?
Huh?
Would Ruth tell us that same thing? Obviously, she, a sweetheart too.
I don't know. Got no idea. I knew I filleted a lot of fish, so. And I think last time I used it for fish was at the copper tree when I was fishing out the back and caught a walleye. Otherwise, that's it.
Was that knife in your visor or the passenger visor?
Passenger visor. Because I had in the driver's side visor, I had a mirror, I think, or something up there, so the knife wouldn't fit up there.
Did you sustain any injuries to your hands or anything like that?
No,
No cuts to your hands or any other parts of your body?
no.
I don't have anything that I want to address right now.
Was anyone ever suspicious of you, John, as to, did Ruth ever call you out, like, where were you, or what happened to your pants? Where'd your knife go? Anything like that?
No. I told him I was skiing and hit the fence and ripped my pants, so I had to buy new ones.
Who did you tell that to?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Probably Ruth or her mom, who knows.
Let's see if we can talk about some other, things going on in your life around that time period that might help re-jog your memory. What, I know you've traveled with the circus.
Carnival, yeah.
Carnival, sorry. What were you doing outside of that at that point in your life?
Basically nothing.
Okay. I assume there probably was not many carnivals going on in the dead of winter. Is that, accurate?
I went back to Austin.
You went back where?
Back to Austin, where I
Oh.
lived.
Okay.
Spent the money I made.
I gotta take care of this.
Yep. And Ruth worked?
Huh?
Ruth worked?
Pardon?
Ruth worked?
Yeah, she's a cook.
Okay. Who took care of Tina when Ruth was working and you were gone?
Her mom?
Her mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you typically, I know you said you didn't really do anything, but you just drive around. Did you have any kind of a routine when you weren't traveling with Carnival?
No, I drove the shower unit truck. Basically, that was it.
Okay.
We hit the bars when we hit a town.
You what?
If we when we hit the different towns, when we had time off, we'd always go to a bar.
Okay. What, sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, but what color interior did the car have, your car, that Gremlin?
What's that?
What color interior did that car have, your Gremlin I'm talking about?
I don't know, it must have been blue or black. I remember.
Okay.
The car itself was blue with a pinstripe on it.
Okay. There had to have been blood all over that seat.
I have no idea. I don't. If there was, I cleaned it off.
But I mean, for the amount of blood loss there was there had to have been a lot of blood on that seat. How would Ruth not have noticed blood stains?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, even after significant cleaning, I'd find it hard to believe that you got all that blood out of there.
Well, I told him I got hurt skiing and ripped my pants, got blood all over.
Right, that explains your pants, but not the car seat.
Well, when I split my pants, I told him I split my pants skiing, got in the car, and went to the store and bought new clothes.
What did the front seat of that car? Is it a bench seat or was it two separate seats with the center console?
Two separate seats.
Okay.
Yeah, bucket seats, yeah.
John, what I think you did is stabbed her when she was still seated in an upright position.
No, she wasn't. I stabbed her in the back one time. Period.
And why would she be leaning down like that?
Because I asked her for sex and she said no. And she went like this. I grabbed the knife out of the thing.
But why did she do that, John? I've heard what you said.
I don't know why. Maybe she was crying, sobbing. But I asked her what that.
Well, why would she be crying or sobbing, John?
Because I asked her for sex.
Well, why would she cry?
I don't know. Got no idea. I imagine I'd have cried too. Somebody threatened me.
So you threatened her?
I told her I wanted to have sex with her.
Okay.
And she said no. And when she said no, she bent over and started to cry. And I stabbed her in the back one time, and that was it.
Well, you just said that you threatened her, John. What did you threaten her with?
The knife.
So it doesn't make sense to me. If you threatened her with a knife, John, then she didn't just lean forward and you stabbed her in the back. That did not happen.
She bent over and was
I've heard your story, John. You said she bent over and you took the knife and you stabbed her in the back and killed her. I've heard that story. But now you just told me that you threatened her with the knife. You are not going to have her seated across from you and threaten her with a knife that she can't see. And she's not going to lean over and start crying. Something else happened in the car.
No.
It did, John.
I don't care what you think. I know it did.
Some of what we think, that's what the evidence tells us, shows us.
No, whatever, you're wrong. She bent over, I stabbed her in the back, she died. I found the place, I put her in the snowbank. That's it. No more.
That's still, even that story, that doesn't explain how you explained away blood in the vehicle. Because if you explained to your family that you cut yourself skiing in your skiing accident, that would not explain blood on the passenger side of the vehicle, John. That story doesn't work.
I don't care.
John, it doesn't work. You need to come off of this.
I don't want to talk no more.
Okay.
I'm done talking.
Okay. Can we get you anything in the meantime?
And get me a place to lay down.
Okay.
As long as it's got a toilet, because I have to go.
Okay, I'll let them know you gotta go to the bathroom.
And I'm one of them, when I gotta go.
Yep, I will tell them right away. Before we leave, John, because we're not going to be real accessible, my partner and I, do you have any questions for us?
No.
Okay. It'll just be a minute.
I'm just curious how my DNA got into the system.
What do you mean?
How did they get my DNA when I had never done nothing?
From evidence on the scene.
No. Yeah, but how did they find my DNA and who I was?
It's been a several year long process that we've been working on that led us here, just like I told you at your house, okay? So, John, I'm going to have you stand up.
Yep.
Need help walking, John?
Oh, I get it.
Sure.
Yep.
You say so if you need our help.
A little bigger than a wall.
Okay.
So John, just hold up a minute. I'm just going to tell him what he's looking at for the charges. So, John, everything that we have right now, and the reason why we wanted to talk to you was to try to obtain all the information we could from you. That's the only thing that we were trying to do and get your side of the story. Okay. But like we said, some of it doesn't make sense. If you decide that you want to talk more, you got to let the jail know that you want to talk to the Wisconsin investigators. Right now, you're going to be being held here, and your charge is going to be first-degree intentional homicide.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions on that?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to let you go with this officer here, and we're going to leave. Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I just want to talk to my boss quick. Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Say one of
Yeah. Just hold up, John. We'll just wait.
Yeah.
He's got to use the restroom too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to sit on that bench in there? Is that easier to sit?
No, what's it gonna be?
He just has to talk to his boss quick, so not very long. I hope. I know you got to go. I'm trying to work on it, John. Just hold on. Just give me a little bit here.
Bad legs.
Well, you got age on your side.
We'll just go back here till we get to Warren Powell. If you want me to use the
Okay.
restroom, we can go this way.
Okay. You can come on this way to use the restroom. Just watch this lip too here, John.
Here, Joe.
We're gonna have you leave that door open though. Correct. Yes.
Uh-huh. No. He was at conference. They called him.
Yeah, I called her after that last message, and yeah, we'll call as soon as we get him more secured, and then we'll iron out those details. Yeah, that's what I wondered. So, but it should be done fairly soon. So.
And they went to, like they saw the doctor, like, more weeks ago, for them, told them to Paris, and they got prednisone, and
I wonder if that's what Colton has.
probably.
Well, his
Sounds
is
like
more,
it's-
his is GI. But
That poor kid, jeez.
then 2.5 years. Should we run him off one day for get a check for CDAP? Keep him in Zocos now, which he doesn't know. Maybe in a game, they know what goes. Find out next week what scans are.
Walk or spread.
Thank you. Just keep walking. Just watch this ledge here. Do you want them in here or in there?
I'll be back in that
Okay.
second.
You go right back in your seat you were in, John.
I mean,
Yeah. Yep, that's our, we just keep that going.